See, and being a man that's about good energy, you gotta bring the vibe to the music, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think that's where a lot of people fail. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I love hip hop. I don't like the music though.
Okay.
Because a lot of hip hop music today is soulless. Where back in the day it was so soulful.
Right.
How do you feel about that opinion? And what is your take on that?
I'm gonna start it off by this. Yesterday, I'm in the car with my cousin, Dope Blow. Shout out to Dope Blow. And his girl plays JT Money. Ah yeah 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 yeah. Ah yeah yeah.
Who that? That's my joint. Yeah.
Who that? Who that?
Yeah, that's hot.
Who that? Who that? Who? Yo, when I say it was shaking the car, we put it on repeat.
Yeah.
And you know how old that song is?
Yes. That's the 90s. That's 94.
That shit is fire.
Yeah.
Because the difference between now and before, it's like before you had to be hot. Everybody wanted to be good.
Yeah.
But now you got, I'm gonna say, clowns. You got niggas that, you know what? I'm gonna say this. You got niggas that, it's basically, you're disrespectful. Because it's like, now people, it's like, oh, yeah, I know I suck, but it don't matter, it sound good. Like, people don't even wanna, that's like somebody that been grinding for years, every day playing basketball, and they earned their spot, and then somebody else just get in the game and get on the team because their parents got money or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't working hard. Like, it's like they basically spitting on the game, like, you know what I mean? So, with that being said, I feel like you gotta go hard with this music. Like, I treat it like I got the passion, I got the heart of that type of music, that feel when people really used to wanted to make your song sound good and really meant it. Now it's like, you know, but I live by the saying, it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Facts.
So I you know what I mean? I know that. That's why I do handle my music like that.
So let me ask you a question, because we live in the time of vibes and not lyrics.
Right.
What's more important for you, the vibe or the punch?
Both.
Tell me why.
Because sometimes you just need both. It's like I feel like it need a balance. But most of the time nowadays it is vibe. It depends on what you're looking for. You know what I mean? Sometimes you do want to hear lyrics, but sometimes you want to vibe if you're going out to a party or you're going out with your friends. So it's like I need a balance of two. You know what I'm saying? They both matter to me. Because, but see, it's crazy because look, alright, a song could sound dope because it's catchy.
Facts.
But then it be whack because he ain't say shit.
True.
So it's like,
or you could do both and be hot.
Yeah.
Let me tell you one of my favorite songs and tell me what you think. You know the song Lucini by Can't Blow? Let's get busy, what? Lucini coming from the sky, let's get rich, what? You can't quit, what? You know that song, right?
Yeah.
They did not rap that whole song. Did you know that? There's no bar that raps.
Word.
They didn't rhyme not one word. All they did was talk.
Let's get rich, what?
Introducing one of the people in the cheap, one of my favorite parts. We go the cheap, we making the E, but I'll blow the smoke out. There's no rhyme there. They don't rhyme.
Wow.
They just talk. So that's vibe.
Yeah, that's vibe.
And it's hot. Because that's a classic.
Right.
Then you got people who are lyrical, spiritual, spiritual, and they are so lyrical, it kills the vibe. It kills the record. So you don't have it.
Right.
I think you can be the perfect myriad of hitting a person's heart, but giving them a message and giving them something to think about at the same time.
That's why it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Because he could have said that message a different way. Like, you know, I want to give me your mind. Like, you just got to be tricky with it. Got to sneak it in.
You did that on the song Oh No. That's one of my favorite records that you made. All right? See, when I get ready for interviews, I'm not a person who sticks on what's new. I like to really try to get a vibe of who you are. And so when I listen to The Realist, when I listen to Oh No, and I hear the first project that I could be introduced to you from, I say, okay, this is where I'm going to judge him from because this is his beginning. And usually your beginning is the best thing about you because it's the first impression. But in music today, we're not going off of first impressions. As you said in the past, you had to be hot. You had to be hot. So the first impression mattered. Today in music, it's I meet you, now how do I grow with you? From a person who's growing with you, what are they going to get as they transition from you and your first statement to the new record that you're putting out that's very socially conscious?
I feel like right now, I'm like Rocky in that freezer, beating the meat. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm in the dungeon. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like once I get my hands on and grasp on, all right, think of this. This is what I'm gonna say. All these big celebrities, you know what I mean? They can make one phone call, they can get anything in their grasp. To be in a location, look, to be in a $5 million studio that looks amazing, put that energy, you know what I'm saying, that just give you that good energy, that good feel. That's like when you go on vacation, you wake up, you in Puerto Rico or you in DR, it looks beautiful, you like, damn, I feel good. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like my music is gonna grow even better when I'm in environments that give me that energy, you know what I'm saying? But right now, it's growing by the pen. My hand, my thoughts, they're growing. Every song I make, like when I talk to my team, you know, multiple people that I know that write and do music, we always say, your song, your new song gotta be better than the last.
Facts.
You gotta keep pushing yourself.
Yes.
So I have that mind state when I go to the studio, when I write, when I create, that last song, my new song gonna be better than my last one.
So then, let's flip it back to the Haitian thing. Because I want to give respect to my people everywhere. Not just, we hip-hop. No, we got to actually, sometimes we got to decompartmentalize hip-hop and give everybody in their own, you know, box, their own respect.
Right.
See, a lot of people will talk about the Fugees as the introduction to Haitian hip-hop, you know what I'm saying? And even from there, not only has it grown to more people doing it, a lot of people who are Haitian within the hip hop community has actually changed the sound and led the way for people to hear new things. And Matt Hami, for one, is amazing. And people don't really focus on him. Well, they didn't until he got with Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of whack because he's been hot for a minute.
But that's what people do. People don't like you till somebody co-sign you.
They dick rock. I already know. And to bring it back to you, because this is not his interview, I hear something in your songs that most people don't. Today's artists try to auto-tune their voice into the beat, where you can use it in your songs, but you actually take the tune out when you start giving people the punch and the messages. Why do you take that sound out so people can clearly hear and define you in the song?
To be honest, I don't know why I do it. I just like to do it. Like, it's just, I like to give. You know what? When people hear my music, they always go, yo, who that? Like, who that? I'm like, that's me. That's you? So you was the first one and the second? I'm like, yeah. Because I don't know, it's a thing that I do. Like, that's why, you know, people always tell me, oh, you'll be a great person to do, like, voiceovers and, you know, like, you know, Walt Disney, like, stuff like that, do back, like, just voiceovers. And I'm like, yo, because I can change my voice and the sound of it. But I just like to do that because I want to give you that. I'm gonna give you that sound that you want, but then I want to break it down. See, that's when that balance. I think I do that balance, where I'm gonna give you the vibe, but then I'm gonna give you the bars too, and then I'm gonna make it, so I'm gonna infuse it together. So yeah, that's what I do. I actually like doing it. Like, you know, I'll spit a little bit, then I'll switch it up, sing a track, then do something else. I might throw a bridge in there. Yeah, man, it's just. I love it. I love this shit though. I really love it. Like, I really love it. Like, I love it, man. Yesterday was a great day. I woke up, went to the studio from 9:30 to 5, straight from the studio to the video shoot, and like, I love it, man. That's what I love to do.
And see, that's the thing, man. A lot of people do it, but they don't love it.
Right.
And the song that made me, let me get my notes. The song that showed me that you love it, I'm not even gonna pick the singles. The song that showed me that you love it is I Do Me. That song is, that's the one. I like that one. Shout out to my man that's on the track.
Yeah. Shout out to Treasure Come, man.
So,
it's my boy.
When I hear songs like that, it's like, okay, he's not just doing it. He's actually trying to create something. Let's end this part of the interview off on this question. What's the difference between creating and performing?
Creating, you can create, right? And you can make music and it can just sit there. But performing, you gotta have a whole different energy. You gotta be ready. You gotta, not everybody has that. I done seen the camera come on and people can't even move. I done been on the stage with people where they get the mic and don't say nothing. Like, I'm like, yo, you just forgot everything that was going on. So you just gotta be ready at all times. And this game right here, it ain't for the weak. It ain't for the. It's no thought process to this. You gotta be ready to strike like a match. So yeah, that's about it.
Real hip hop. Real